hot there in the star drill. Was there a moment? I mean, I'm sure that we saw it with everyone. Like the very first drill, people were just getting warm. And was there a moment during that star drill where you're like, oh no, I'm not this good?
I think it was after I went through it the first time. Like when I got those first 5 shots up there in the star drill, I knew going forward after I did good. And I've worked on the star drill too many times with my agency. I've done it too many times with Coach Hurley. I've done it after the season I was prepping for it with our GA. So it's really after you go through that first try, it gets natural for me.
Alex, how do you impact a team day one in terms of, obviously you're shooting, but outside of that, how do you think you can be an impact player?
I think winning, coming from obviously being on teams that went back-to-back national championships, just knowing what it takes to win on the court, but, off the court too, how a locker room is supposed to be, what culture of a team is supposed to be, and, really just stepping in knowing what the expectations are for winning. So I think winning, and then my IQ, passing, just trying to make everything easier for the other guys on the court, and then just slowly becoming a better defender. I still got to work on that over time, which I know I've done a better job of for my freshman and sophomore year at least, but continue to learn it and continue to do better at that.
To follow that up, what's an overlooked or an underrated skill that you think people aren't taking notice?
I'd say just my playmaking, and that's just not necessarily assisting the ball and making the most stellar passes, but I think screening and cutting, and whether that's a cut that I make or a flare screen or a screen that gets somebody else a shot, a cut that distracts the defense and moves the defense a little bit, I think those are underrated things that don't necessarily get into stat sheets.
Do you have a range that you have in mind that's going to keep you in the draft, or?
No, we're just taking it day by day, and something my agent and I still got to figure out on what range we want to go with.
And my last question is, what's something you attribute to the biggest area of growth?
Sorry, what you say?
What would you attribute to the reason why you grew, your biggest area of growth this past season?
I'd say it's my defense. I think I still, struggled at times during my sophomore year on the defensive end, but I think freshman year I was horrendous on defense, and that's just straight up. I wasn't good on defense, and I think during the sophomore year I was able to, hold myself up a lot more. The coaches trusted me and got a lot of confidence in me to switch ball screens 1 through 4, and I thought I did a great job of that compared to my freshman year. To
follow that up, I know everybody, being a white athlete in the NBA, people are going to, the coaches, the players are going to be pointing at you as a mismatch. Mentally, how do you prepare yourself, to keep having that confidence, to keep, standing up and trying to, for the next play?
I'm fine with that. I'm fine with whatever. I mean, I know that's what comes with it. Just have a lot of trust in my abilities, have a lot of trust in the experiences that I've been through all the ups and downs, and knowing that's going to be a learning process for me if I do go to the next level. So, just taking it day by day and just continue to get better with it.
So we appreciate you, Alex. Best of luck, man.